about the Charter for a Strong and Positive Safety Culture in Singapore. And this was recently presented, the first ever charter for the aviation sector this month. It's important that we continue to adopt that, especially when everybody's just racing to get the sector going and people are just picking up for lost times. This charter is all about having a shared commitment because the whole sector has to support it. And my final question is this: to continue to stay resilient, we cannot lose sight of what our core belief systems is. Safety is important. Any key thoughts about how leaders need to think about this? Because this is a culture, this is everybody embracing it, and it's just not a mechanical system alone.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you in on the secret. Before I got involved in aviation and aerospace, way back, my first job was in the semiconductor sector. So actually, I looked at the sector with some fondness. And I recall a slogan that was, on a banner in the factory. It said, "There is nothing so important that it cannot be done safely." Right? And I think this captures it so well, because we're always tempted by the apparently urgent or important tasks to take shortcuts. But from long experience, shortcuts never pay off. It's never rewarded, right? And for the aviation safety, for the aviation industry, safety is the priority. Yeah, and as we restart and recover from a very low base of activity, procedures are having to be reviewed. Experienced pilots have to renew their skills, refresh, procedures, and men and machines basically have to be restarted. Right, lots of aircraft were mothballed in the desert, and they have to be reactivated in a safe manner. Also, as we recruit, a significant proportion of the workforce, right, to build up to where we were, a new generation of team members have to be educated in safety culture. So the Civil Aviation Authority of Singapore has realized that starting up the industry from such a low base means that safety could be a risk factor, and they've placed this right at the top of their priorities. I absolutely agree with this, and our association supports this very strongly. You mentioned that the emphasis is on safety culture. Right? Now, I'll just point out one aspect of it. It's something we call just culture. So the question here is, do we report a hazard or a near miss or risky situation, even if it implicates us? And just culture would call for us to do that, because it could well save lives. So we need to inculcate these values and this culture in the new staff that we hire, and to refresh that with our existing workforce also. So every organization needs to revisit and include this in the DNA of the organization.